I'm refuting the claim of that reality TV shows based on everyday life have a negative impact on American society, particularly teenagers. The advocate believes that reality TV shows should distort reality, model up harmful behavior, and have negative effects on people starred and the people who idolize the reality TV shows. The first supporting claim that the advocate claims is that reality TV shows show distort reality and models dangerous or harmful lifestyles. He states that shows such as Teen Mom and 16 and Pregnant do not accurately depict the true reality in which having children at such a young age truly has. These shows give young people false impression of motherhood and they may have a potential of the influence on young people into making the bad decision of having sex and getting pregnant. Although many people say that these shows glamorize teen pregnancy, some believe that acts as a high-tech form of birth control. In 2009, the teenage pregnancy rate in the United States dropped to its lowest levels in over 70 years. The National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy released a survey in 2010 in which 87% of teens who watched MTV's 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom felt the show educated them about becoming a parent at such a young age. Only 17% felt like that it actually glamorized teen pregnancy. The advocate also stated that Laguna Beach, the real Orange County, increased the popularity of its wealth, naive and underage drinking in the stars of the city of Laguna Beach overnight. It's hard to focus just on the drinking part of the show when there's much more going on in the show. Lauren Conrad started her career on Laguna Beach, and the people watching the reality show watched her grow up on television, and she has become a best-selling author, spokesperson, and a fashion designer. Watching these successes has inspired the next generation of youngsters to aspire to make something of themselves. They want to do better in their lives and find inspiration to the stars on these reality shows. The advocate also stated that a study by Lopez and Chiao introduced the effects of the show Laguna Beach. There was a forum in 2006. Parents claimed that the reality show increased the number of sexual predators and crimes in the city. There is little relevance to showing the airing time of the show to the rising number of sexual predators and crimes happening in the Laguna Beach area. It is coincidental in the rise of sexual predators in one area during the airing of Laguna Beach. The spike in sexual predators doesn't have the direct relation of the debut of the show. Within the conclusion of this study, they said that they found suggestive evidence that non-residential burglaries, auto thefts, rapes during the course of the period of the show's debut. The evidence is this suggestive, therefore it is not proven that you cannot use this base the argument that the debut of the show has direct correlation of the spike in crime. Also, the advocate states that the reality television has a negative impact on those who star in them and those who watch. There are many different types of reality television, and just to base all of it on just MTV reality TV shows like Jersey Shore, Laguna Beach, and Teen Mom, there's plenty of other reality TV shows such as The Biggest Loser that shows a positive impact. Also, many reality TV shows such as The Hoarders and Intervention bring public awareness to serious mental health issues in American people. Many of the things you can learn through on reality television can be helpful in your future. Also, reality shows reflect a more diverse nation. In 2008, a report released by the NAACP said that non-whites are underrepresented in almost every aspect of the television industry except for reality programming. The reality shows bring together many different cultures and cultural backgrounds. In conclusion, there are many different types of reality TV shows on air today. Many can be helpful, and to make it information that all reality TV shows are just like Jersey Shore and 16 and Pregnant. make the whole industry a negative impact on Americans today. There are more informational and helpful reality television shows than there are negative, and therefore I believe reality TV shows have a more positive impact than it does negative. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, the main claim is effectively labeled. The secondary claims, the preview is a little abstract, but on the individual points as you're presenting the argument, you're very clear. You summarized the first point pretty well. Your claim about some of the data on this point I thought was pretty good. The stuff about teen pregnancies and the percentage of teens who watch the show who say that it doesn't glamorize. In fact, it works the opposite direction. That was good. I do think, I know that you had dates on those on that information, but I don't remember hearing a specific source citation, and that would add some credibility to the presentation. And then on the issue about the Laguna Beach stuff, I think that you kind of explain your argument about how difficult it is to correlate the crime that's going on with the running of the show. I think it's a reasonable press to make, but that's all it is. The idea that there's a counterexample here with the actress who's been successful, it would be nice if you could show, for instance, that people have, in fact, followed her example, and she's become a model for students, or not students, but viewers to watch. And if any of them have ever been impacted by anything that she's done, that would be nice to know about. Otherwise, it's just, well, okay, so she got her bucks. How does that help anybody? I think you need to develop that a little bit more. On the argument about impact on participants, I think you found a couple of good alternative illustrations. On The Biggest Loser, for instance, you kind of assume that there's a positive impact. You don't really demonstrate it. The same thing with the other shows, Hoarders, and the other issues that you're talking about. I think you could probably find some information, even from the people who put those shows on, that suggests that it has a widespread impact, and that would be a stronger counterbalance to the argument that's being presented there. The diversity issue is kind of an interesting one, and I thought that might develop into something a little bit more involved. But basically, you just have the one comment there, and it's an okay argument to make. It's kind of, like I said, a counterclaim that's not directly related to any of the advocates' claims, but sort of a disadvantage, if you will, to seeing it the other way. All right, thank you.